done some like spoke nonsense, he deserves to get stabbed in the neck. That is
what you said the first time.
That's
he brought it on himself.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He brought it on himself.
Because that's kind of the same behaviour that kind of brought that on in the first
place. Bro, death is by the tongue.
That's what I'm trying to say. You reap what you sow.
Death is by the tongue.
Of course, I hear that because
so he has to be accountable for what
you're making yourself a target.
Yeah,
you're making yourself a target. Nobody's not gonna go to a next man's hood. Like you.
That's my biggest issue.
This is not. You're not even from this country entirely.
Exactly.
So to come here and say something like that is a bit mad.
Why do you think he said it?
Because bro,
he thinks he's untouchable.
Forget
both of them.
Forget untouchable. Forget untouchable. Do you know what it is, G? People don't understand.
What's going on, people? It's the boy B-Yax and welcome to another episode of Fly on the Wall Perspective. Today, I am joined by some special guests. We have Reds, who is a UK artist. We have Koso, who's also a UK artist. And we have Samir.
UK artist.
Enga here, bro.
Why you laughing? Up and coming.
You've got some marks for us.
F64.
Nah, don't do it for free.
Secondary school times, yeah?
Yeah.
Exclusive. It's an exclusive.
Oh, man. So obviously the UK is going viral these days.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
We've got to start off with what happened to top 5. The Drake associate, and apparently he's Drake's so-called shooter, all this kind of stuff. I think there's a little documentary about him being this demon out there in Toronto and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So he was saying there's no killers in the UK.
There's no killers in the UK. There's like serious guys. We're not gonna come kill us.
No.
They're not gonna come kill us. We're safe. You can even show your address here. In America. Yeah, listen.
Obviously, he was here because of Drake, wireless and stuff like that. So it's going around Manor House, North London. You know what I'm saying? Shiny.
Big fan. No, we coming. In the streets, nigga.
Moving all comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, obviously everyone's seen this clip of him talking about there's no killers in the UK. I'm gonna be safe. And I don't. There was some next brother that was next to him. He just looked weird. He was there like, like he was off his face or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So and then a few days later now, he ended up getting stabbed in his neck while he was signing autographs. So look. Like, do we have sympathy for these type of people?
No,
because
straight no.
Because he essentially what he's doing is kind of like trying to taunt the UK scene. Yeah, trying to reinforce like a myth that there's no street culture in the UK. We know. Obviously, I'm not going to say all Americans. A lot of Americans out there, do think there's just nothing but tea and crumpets out in the UK.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But we all know there's a lot more to the UK than that, innit? So, yeah, boys, where do we stand on this one?
Oh, boy, where do I start? First of all, I would just love to say, is that you should not mess with the geezers, top 5. Yeah, you really should not mess with the geezers, yeah? Because how the flip are you taunting UK? It's like, bruv, what'd you lot take us for, bruv? Tea and biscuit? What? Pie and mash, bruv? Because in the end, you got pie and mash, bruv. You get me? Like, you want me to look, I'm sorry, but you want me to have sympathy of someone that said UK ain't got no killers. That's like saying, listen, that's like saying, yeah. Actually, no, we calm down, yeah.
Nah, you go, keep going.
All right. You not saying we ain't got no killers. It's like saying, yeah, 3-6 Mafia is just freaking 999. Huh? Just 999, bruv. Just a safety number, bruv. And you're telling us we ain't got no killers, bruv. It's like, bruv, can you spell the word killer? Literally, bruv. Like, fam, brother. Do you need special needs, bruv?
So you saying because of what you said, he deserves it?
I wouldn't say like he necessarily deserve it, yeah. But you know that saying, yeah?
If you rap
You reap
about
what you sow.
cards, you'll get sent flowers.
Bruv, that's what I'm saying. Like, you,
Nah,
he
that's
ran
what
his
I'm asking
mouth.
the question.
No, it's a good
I'm
question.
asking the question.
But
What? Because
I'm gonna say yeah.
He deserves
I'm gonna
it.
say yeah.
You say he manifested it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
because like you're running your mouth.
saying he brought it on himself and saying he deserves it is two different.
All right,
things.
okay, he brought it on
If you're
himself.
saying
Let's go with that.
Because
Yeah.
he was childish,
Yeah.
and done some like spoke nonsense. He deserves to get
Nah,
stabbed in the neck. That is
what you said the first time.
That's
he brought it
what-
on himself.
That's what I'm
I'll
trying
go
to
with that.
say.
He brought it on himself.
Because that's kind of the same behavior that kind of brought that on in the first.
Yeah,
place.
Bro, death is by the tongue.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Nah,
You reap
but-
what you sow.
Death
Yeah,
is
yeah.
by the
Of
tongue.
course, I hear that because
So he has
bro,
to be accountable for what
you're
he said.
making yourself a target.
Yeah.
You're making yourself a target. Nobody's not gonna go to a next man's hood. Like you.
That's
don't-
my biggest
especially,
issue.
This is not. You're not even from this country
Exactly.
entirely. So
Exactly.
to come here and say something like that is a bit mad.
Why do you
Yeah.
think he said it?
Because bro,
He thinks he's
clout, innit?
untouchable.
No, it's no. Forget
No, both of them.
They-
Forget,
Both of them.
forget
Don't vote
untouchable.
for him.
Forget untouchable. Do you know what it is, G? People don't understand. Like, bro, he knows he's got a big following. Yeah. To him, it's just like he doesn't know nobody here to that degree, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know nobody. He's just doing nonsense on live. You're not thinking about consequences, innit?
Yeah.
And my thing is that, bro. Like, I can't lie. Like, man, do mentoring and shit like that, bro. This is nonsense.
Yeah.
For you to be somebody like that, yeah, go into a next country making videos. How old is he?
That's a good question.
How old is he as a man?
That is a good question, you know.
He's Drake's shooter. How old is he?
Let me look it up.
Son,
He ain't no damn
you get
Man
it, bro?
said- wait, hold on, wait. Did he say he's Drake's shooter?
Nah, this is what's on the net, innit?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
top 5 is Drake's
Yeah, I don't
shooter.
think-
Like,
Why-
bro.
wait,
I got a question. If he's
26.
Tony,
Alright,
he's a
26.
big man,
question,
bro.
yeah?
He's a
I
big
got-
man.
I
I
got
thought
a
he was
question.
younger than that. Nah, that's a big
man,
man.
Man's
man,
age,
man.
bro.
That's a big
Man,
man,
them.
bro.
Man's age, fam. He's a grown man.
He's
fam.
a grown man.
He's a grown man.
He's a grown man, bro.
But a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah,
Hey, man. If he's Drake's shooter, yeah. So tell me, why was he not in that song with him and J. Cole, bar first shooter, bruv? Because if you're a shooter, then you should be the first shooter, bruv. What's this, bruv? More like, bruv, you're a counterfeit shooter.
The funny thing about it is, yeah, it's so meaty because he's there saying, "Oh, if this was America, yeah, brother, you are from Canada."
You know,
Americans, bro, Americans don't
You
rate
see
Canada.
what's going on? He was America. He was so good.
you're not even
Americans
American,
don't-
though.
I hear that. I hear that. No, but I hear that. I hear that.
Americans don't even rate them like that, though.
America's
Bruv,
ass.
they don't-
In
that's
that
what I
sense,
mean.
I hear
They
it.
don't rate them like that.
In that sense, I hear it
Well,
because how everybody looks at Canada is like Canada's like I don't even.
But this,
Yeah, but
the little brothers, the little brothers,
Imagine like
the
you're
little
giving America a
brothers.
bad name. You've gone out to the UK,
Yeah.
and talking about there's no killers in the UK. This was in America, but you end up getting splashed.
That's
in the neck.
embarrassing.
And
though.
why would
Because nah,
Canada? Talk about Canada, bro.
I'll tell you why that's embarrassing.
Actually,
Back to Canada, man. He's
I know,
taking his
but what
candy
happens
ass back
then?
to Canada,
What
man.
happens then?
Huh?
If everybody in Canada thinks how he thinks, yeah, he goes
Nah,
back
they
to Canada.
don't. They don't, bro.
No, I'm saying
I
if the
know a
people
few.
that are around him share the same ideologies that the UK is wet, and he came to UK and got knocked up, and he's going back to Canada,
He's
bro.
gone back to tell a story.
He's in Paris now.
He's gone back to tell a story. Hey,
You should have been like your. You should have been like your homie.
London's about that
You
life.
should have been like your homie, man, like Drake, bruv. He's sucking up the UK, but you should have joined them, bruv.
Tony Yayo
mean
on
in the UK?
Matt
In
Hoffa's
UK, Miss UK, yeah.
podcast talking about there's no guns in Europe. You might get stabbed, but there's no guns.
Oh,
When-
Tony, shut up and go suck up to 50 Cent, bruv.
When in 2018, between February and March, yeah, London experienced a higher number of reported murders than New York. So,
Bro.
so what we talking about here? You know, I've seen T.I. come here before. You know, he was moving humble, Mike GLC. You know what I'm saying? And that, well, you know, they were cool with him. They were cordial.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
The
yeah.
game tried to come on some, you know.
but he
popping
got-
his chest out.
He got, yeah.
You know,
he
that
got
was in
told.
Birmingham.
So what happened?
but it was
He got
like-
told.
My thing is,
you sure saw what happened to the less less nigga from London, is it? I'm not from from London.
Can I?
Yeah, son. Yeah, so what's good though? These cunts say, yo, fam, you're a long way from home, you know. Like, a long way from home. Did all that shit, fam. You're a long way from home. Know this. We caught you man slipping about an hour ago. And if it wasn't love, we'd have your jewels in our hand right now. But it was love. But you don't forget who you are. So like, boom. And all these times now, there's about 10 of them. About one man. And all these before my brethren began to live now, game after all this on camera. On my MySpace, game done. Walked up to the camera. I'm like, yo, fuck you. My brother's like, yo, fuck you, man. He's like, yo, you know the last nigga that said that to us in London and kind of walked away, man. We go, yo, man, they from London.
Look at Ja Rule with the horns of you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
George Santana.
Sorry, Americans.
Them man thought it was quiet out here.
Don't forget
I'm not
George
even trying to,
Santana.
like,
He thought it was quiet out
play
here.
down America's thing, but
Yo,
come
yeah.
on. Right.
Don't forget about George Santana.
There's that, the list goes on.
What happened to
Dipset.
him?
Yeah,
You know?
I'm confused. What happened
What
here?
happened to
Dipset
him?
are getting run off stage by Mega Man. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
You know how I maneuver. The nigga shot the jump. I think I'll go to the show disguised as Dipset to jump Cameron.
Wicked idea.
Safe, man, safe. Cheers.
No, I'm not even trying to like rub out Mega Man or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you know, so okay, you lot are meant to be like, yeah, New York gangster rappers and this, you know.
Yeah, but that's what you got to do, innit? You got to go to that country and
Your
learn,
energy,
innit?
man.
You
It's
do
all
all
about
this because
energy.
you haven't been to the UK. But obviously these men are gonna come here and then they learn. Like what's his
I
name?
know, but
Top
this
five.
is the same thing. It's out everywhere though. There's badness
Yeah, but
everywhere.
I don't see us running out like anyone in the UK running their mouths about certain countries saying, yeah, this country's soft.
That's true.
This place is soft.
I know, but the UK
This
do
is
do
soft.
it.
But is that
I
the
don't
No,
know.
but this is the thing. No,
I don't see too
let
many.
me tell you.
but-
Let me tell you.
Selfish, though.
Let me tell you. No, let me tell you. In terms of, I don't know about the other countries. There's not mad spotlight on them. So for people to talk about them to that, there's not mad spotlight on them. But I do know for a fact, like, bro, a lot of man in London might say, "Oh, up country is wet," and I look at that the same way as saying another countries where it's like, brother, there's badness everywhere.
Yeah. No, I hear
Yeah,
that. I hear that.
100%,
Genuinely
bro.
badness
I hear that.
everywhere. Man's been to the middle of nowhere, bro, and
Yeah.
you're thinking there's no youths here, bro, and there's madnesses going on. Fam.
Yeah.
There's badness everywhere, G.
Trust me.
Me personally, I would never go to another a certain person's like area and be like, oh yeah, this is shit. No, what, nah. And then what? You're running your mouth for what? Like that's what I don't get
In
about
this
this.
era of clout,
That's what I'm saying.
This
Like,
era of clout, anybody wants a
100%.
wants a name out here.
Especially
Especially him.
100%.
Especially him.
100%. But if you're a
People are
high
trying to
profile,
make
if you're a
people
high
memes
profile
out here.
person to any degree, bro, you gotta be safeguarding yourself.
Yeah.
That is a.
Yeah,
This is what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro.
Checking.
I'm not running my mouth.
I'd rather make
I'm not
connections.
running my
man.
mouth and the next day I'm going to America and shit.
That's
Like,
why
imagine
this
I'm
day
out
and age-
here and I'm running my mouth and the next
Listen,
day I'm
I'd
going to
rather
America.
make
I'm not gonna get
connections
touched.
with people than clout, bruv.
There you go. It's true.
But
It's true.
what can the younger generation learn for something like this?
What can a younger generation learn?
Yeah, from
Do your research.
Safeguard, bro. You're attached to Drake. Your name's
Do
attached
your
to Drake.
research.
Hold on, forget all of
Is it
that.
Man at House?
Your name's
Nah,
attached
I
to
see where
Drake.
you're gonna go with
Man
that.
at House,
No, let
outside
them
Man
talk.
at
Let
House
them
station
talk.
stunting.
Okay, I
Bro,
see
your
where you're gonna go with this.
name's attached to Drake. Why
Yeah.
are you out here
Yeah,
clout
yeah,
chasing
yeah.
and doing dumb shit, bro?
God.
Do you know what you should be doing? You're literally like, bro. Donny got given a green card, like the super green card.
Yeah.
You got the golden ticket,
Yeah.
and instead he decides to come to London and say, "Yeah, nobody's on it." Yeah. Like, bro, like I'm Canadian, like, bro. What the fuck? Come on, man. Let's be real.
Absolutely
Let's not-
dweeb.
pick and struggle, my brother.
Do you get it? In terms of the young people? But this is why I asked. You're asking about young people. In terms of the young people, bro, are we condoning it? Like, do we think that he deserves to get stabbed? No, I don't think he deserves to get stabbed, bro. But at the same time, yeah, like, bro, life is gonna teach you the lessons
Teach you a
that
lesson.
you need to learn,
That's
innit?
people that don't deserve it all the time.
I didn't expect it to happen that quick though.
No one deserves. Like you said.
I didn't
Like
expect
you
it to
Bro,
said.
happen
yeah.
he's known as Drake's shooter.
Yeah.
That's points.
Yeah.
Who's like, that's points. He's Drake's shooter. Drake.
D. Drake,
Like, come on,
fam.
let's be real.
Oh,
now,
he's
man.
not
On top of
super.
the world right
Well,
now,
he's
bro.
not
You're around
Superman.
him.
Well, he's not Superman. So even if you was Drake, shooter, whatever, and all that type of stuff, quite frankly, I don't give a damn. Yeah, you're not Superman. You're not invincible, bruv. So if I was him, I would have done my research. Yeah, like the rest of
There's not
these
even
man.
research to do. You just don't do that.
You
You don't need to do research. You just don't do that.
You don't go to another country.
Just don't do that. It's like man's going to the trenches.
No,
Man's
you know
going to
it
the
is.
trenches in another
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
Why do you think a lot of Americans have this distorted view of the
Because,
UK?
bro, the size of the UK, we've got. They know what do they know about the UK? It's the Queen and this like. What's
Bro, like, let's look at it. Everything is in America.
Well, their
Let's look
country-
at it.
Whenever you
country
see
was under
things to do
British
with the
rule, their country was
I know,
under
but this is the
British.
thing. When you see things anywhere to do with the UK, it's literally what they show in all of the British movies is tea and crumpets.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Literally,
yeah.
the UK is known about this British tea in it, bro.
And they
Yeah,
think
man.
we're all like that.
Yeah, bro.
I've seen so many videos, like interviews. They think we're all like that. I swear to God, they all think we
Because
talk
there's not
like
enough.
that.
You see,
With the cases.
do you know why that is? There's not
People
enough
are
stuff to
lads.
do with actual culture.
Yeah,
It's not enough to do with actual culture. Like in America, they accept that it's an integration of different cultures. In the UK, it's not like accepted or it's not understood that there's actually a lot of other cultures here which
Yeah.
influence the UK. Yeah, without the other cultures, it might just be tea and biscuits, bro.
Yeah.
It might it might just be
Or
like it would
pie
just be
mash.
geezers. You wouldn't, bro. But it's not just that,
it's
innit?
not. Nah.
And this is the thing.
It's mad. Do you know how many Americans I met and they think that we are absolutely bonkers for using knives out here, you know? And they've got a gun culture out here.
Oh,
There's a gun culture
my
here
goodness,
innit?
bro.
But obviously in America,
It's not as loud. It's not as loud. Let's
the
get it.
The country's built on
Yeah.
violence and guns. And,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
so it's,
yeah.
it's different out there. But they can't believe that we get
I'm
up,
sure-
and
I know, but-
close. Like the reputation that I should say, like, you know,
Brother, if you- but this is the thing-
London,
There's a prize we get up and close, man. That's
No, because bro,
the knife crime capital of the world. You know,
bro, it's literally a thing where could you imagine the UK if you could buy guns from Tesco?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's true, you know.
I can stand outside Tesco the same way
I need
that
ID.
when I was a young G, I'm trying to get somebody to buy man cigarettes or liquor and say, yo, I beg you, bro. I beg you.
Allow me,
Buy
man.
buy man a free
I'll
too,
give
bro.
you an extra 10. I'll give you an extra 10.
in 2018, though, when the UK had more homicides than New York, obviously it was mainly knife offences, innit?
Yeah.
You know, and
Mama
handful
naga,
shooting, basically. So, but I'm saying that to say, like, there's so many Americans think that there's no guns and people don't get shot.
Yeah.
in the UK,
But my
not
thing
just
is
from
that-
street crime. We're talking about organized crime.
Yeah.
like that don't really, you know what I'm saying, make it to the mainstream like discourse.
Yeah.
Does it? You know, so there's a lot of crime, like not mainly, I should say, knife crime that, you know, gets really like pushed to the forefront. You know,
Yeah.
of like the most ways people are getting harmed in this country.
Yeah, but
It's
if-
true. But there's a lot of you know, shootings and firearm offences.
I feel like with America, obviously
The UK
they've lost a lot of legends to like gunshots and stuff like that. We ain't losing rappers and stuff too much to gunshots. We're losing.
But I know
we're
people
losing
that, I know
we
people
don't
that been
know.
gunned down though.
Nah,
Yeah,
but
you do,
what
but
bro's saying,
we're not-
is not
world-
publicized.
wide,
Yeah.
It's not publicized. It's not.
I know.
No, 100%.
It's not well-known
We
people
know
that are
it,
getting
but
licked
they
down
don't
and
know.
shit like that. If it was, then yeah, it would be more publicized. But it's not.
I think this
People are
is
getting
probably
more stabbed.
Yeah,
It's
because
because
where it
the
comes from.
Americans, innit?
Yeah.
It's because it's just
That's where it
data.
comes from.
Happens here.
Yeah.
Bro, it's just data. It's just data. There's more there's more stabbings than there is shootings. So they're gonna talk about the stabbings.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is what it is. But
Yeah.
there's also shootings, isn't it?
Yeah. No,
And on top of that, the population is way
I feel like
smaller
these man are. I
than
feel,
in America, bro. So
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like these
New
man
York-
as well.
New
They're
York
behind,
and
bro.
London is a similar population, though.
I was gonna say that.
That's
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the same.
And-
But we are like
yeah.
when I went to New York, it was almost exactly the same as London.
Yeah.
I feel like you think. I feel like New York and London, like they get
London
we
is
get
the
along.
most cosmopolitan city in the world, though, over New York.
Yeah,
But it's neck on neck, innit?
I think it is.
Splitting hairs.
yeah.
You know,